Hello and welcome PLC and Industrial Automation Lab. This lab is set up for students to show how PLC is used for industrial automation purpose. In this lab we have different type of PLC manufactured of different brands, so that students will get hand-on on different brands of PLCs. Hello and welcome Electric Drives Labs. In this lab, students will learn how to control motion of different type of electrical machines like induction machines, etc.
This is Rahul Yadvanshi, and there are advanced skill lab. So there are some equipments. One of this ECG machine, next infusion pump, and then tracheostomy tubes, and then tracheostomy infusion pump, and this is our defibrillator, and this is our some tubes. This is a medicine trolley, and there are some medicines and solutions and some kidney trays, and there are oxygen cylinder, and this is the suction apparatus, and there are electrical CPR dummy. Okay? So we are prepared student for CPR in advanced life skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, and then check. And there are some open beds, and this is the infrastructure of our advanced skills. So this is our advanced skill lab. So there are some equipments. One of this ECG machine, and next infusion pump, next tracheostomy tubes, monitors, and infusion pump and defibrillator, and this is the medicine tray, and this is the oxygen cylinder and suction apparatus, and this is the main dummy of CPR. Okay. This is the electrical machine, and there are practice to CPR and prepare to student for CPR. It is very important. Overall students and nursing professional.
Hello, this is Jyoti Sharma, Ops and Guidance Specialty. So this is basically maternal and child health lab. So here we are having embryonic development, and which is of week kinds. Like this is 4-week embryo, and then this is like 4 weeks embryo with position in uterus. This is not position in uterus, and then it is start like this is 8-week development. Afterwards we are having 12-week development of embryo, then 16-week development of embryo. That how embryo is developing at 16 weeks. All the majority of the organs are formed at 16 weeks. Basically organogenesis is completed. So this is 20th week 20th week of fetus. Then this is our like formation of transfer rotation. The baby is in transfer rotation. It shows like this. And this is 20th week of position, and this is twin pregnancy at 20th week. So this is presented over here in embryonic development. Likewise, we are having different charts also, so that student understood very well. So this is anencephalus chart, hydrocephalus chart, and here you can see we are having like newborn baby. So here we are doing the like anthropometric measurement of the newborn baby by this baby scale. This is Jyoti Sharma, Assistant Professor of Gynae Specialty, and this is our MCH lab. MCH stand for Maternal and Child Health Lab. So here we are doing the procedure which is related to obstetric and gynecological procedures. For same example, we are doing like we are conducting normal delivery over here, and we are doing the procedure all the gynecological procedure which is necessary to perform in the lab. And there we are conducting there we are having one equipment where we are conducting normal delivery also. Performing all the steps so that student learn very well with the help of charts. So this is fetal circulation. Then afterward, this is the human reproductive system. Basically, this is the reproductive system of female, because this is MCH lab, so we are focusing on female reproductive system only. Then this is the ovary position, and this is about placenta. Okay, this is placenta. Then this is the menstruation cycle, and then again we are having the charts also, like human reproductive chart, pro presentation, face presentation, shoulder presentation, and last one is this is uterus as well as human organ structure with uterus. So these are some things we are having over here. And afterward, this is our delivery bed. This is our delivery bed where we taught the student how to conduct delivery in this particular area. So we are taught this thing over here. Afterwards, we are having diet charts of lactating mother, pregnant mother, as well as proper breastfeeding position, which position mother has to take during breastfeeding. And then this is the immunization schedule, breast pregnancy, changes in pregnancy, the uterine changes in pregnancy, third stage of labor, second and first stages of labor. And this is basically we are having dummy. In this we are performing gynecological procedure as well as obstetrical procedure. So students learn well in this lab. And here we are having pediatric beds also, so that we taught the student to perform the procedure related to child and nursing also. So this is all about obstetric and gynecological procedures.
So myself, Dr. Rahul, I am the HOD Department of Microbiology, SRMS IMS. So presently I am standing in the bacteriology section, and our bacterial section has a high-end machines. Like this is the blood culture machine, which is from the BD Bactec America. It is the FX40 for automated blood culture for getting the growth at the earliest possible time. And this is the Vitec machine. This is for the automated ID-ST system. Here we used to put down the bacterial growth for the identification and for the drug sensitivity testing, as well as for the resistance pattern the bacteria will have. This is again the machine, because the workload is too high, so we require the 2 blood culture system over here only. This is Bactec 9120, and for the capnophilic bacteria we used to provide the CO2 concentration. Presently it is fixed at 5% CO2 at temperature of 37 degrees centigrade. This is a CO2 incubator. And in continuation of this is for the high-end or the automated system. We have the conventional culture system also and conventional technology also. So our technical staff is standing over there and sitting over there. They are processing n number of the samples over here. And this is our PG. The PGs are helping us in reporting, as well as they are getting the education from our side. This is a microscopy area in which we used to see the gram staining as well as the ZN staining. Whatever the things required, we go for this one. So now I'm standing in the microbacterial section of Department of Microbiology. You can see we have the facility for the Mycobacterium culture. This is a machine MGIT 960, which has the 3 chambers. These are the number of samples loaded in this. There are other 2 chambers, and we have the very huge load of the TB culture. So there are other machines also. This is a MGIT 320. So in this we used to process the TB for the TB culture, Mycobacterium culture. And this side you can see the Quattro machine. This is for the molecular testing, where we will do the RT-PCR for the detection of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Along with the detection, we used to detect the RIF resistance, that is the resistance for the rifampicin for the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This is our negative pressure area. This is BSL green cabinet present over here. All the samples processed inside this only, and after processing, we used to run the samples in the PCR machine, and this is a cooling centrifuge. So all the things which are required for the culture of the Mycobacterium tuberculosis in the safe atmosphere, we used to process. And this is the microscopy area. We have the Zeiss microscope, that is for the fluorescent microscopy, and this is for the conventional ZN microscope.